Look guys, we got a squirrel on the peak of the house. See him? He's like literally at the peak of the house. See if we can zoom in. I don't know if I can or not. Look, he's at the peak of the house, guys. That is so funny. He's at the peak of the house. Let's go see if we can go find some more squirrels. Let's take a tour of the house and see if we can find some more squirrels in the backyard. They eat this. This is like a cream corn type deals people place makes. They kind of nibble on that, but I noticed the red tail squirrels will nibble on that stuff more. We got a couple red tail squirrels that will run around. Look, you can see where they've been digging at. See where they've been digging, putting their peanuts, digging up the peanuts. I bet you if I dig up this backyard, let's say if I ever wanted to dig up this backyard, I bet you I'll find a shit tons of peanuts laying in this backyard. It's crazy. Alright guys, let's go in the garage and see what we've been kind of dealing with. I made a pot of chili today, so it's simmering. It's simmering. Simmering. We're jamming in the garage. Jamming. We're jamming like a felon. Haha. But anyways, guys, let's see what we got going on here. So that hole I showed you guys, I got stuff. I need just a bigger garage. I need a pool barn. That's what I need. I need a pool barn. So if anybody's got like $50,000 just laying around and they want to donate so I can build a pool barn, let's do it. Just joking, haha. But anyways, that hole, it was right here. We got it all tacked up, so it looks good. Everything I still got to tack weld a couple more spots, but we got most of the, like I got a tack weld here, and I tried to tack weld clear across. I didn't realize this side was bad as it was, but it is what it is. We got to tack weld all this shut here, so that's what I'm getting ready to do, doing some tack welding. It's looking good. All that was still good, so I just tore out from the good, took all the bad out, and got all that in there. Looking good. Everything's looking good, butting up good. Everything's butted up good. We still got to tack, like I said, tack weld some spots like here and here, but that's fine. You know, that's stuff we can work with. Still got to trim some spots off, you know, and that's fine. Stuff takes time, especially me working a full-time job. Shit takes time. Like, you know, you always see these videos, and you see these videos that people are doing that they're like, oh my god, look how quick it took him to do that. You know, man, it took them like a week to do it. A week of body work. No, guys. No. Those people who are doing it at home, there is no way it takes a week to do body work on a car. Especially cutting, welding. You know, like, for an example, they're cutting side panels out, putting new side panels in, welding it, body work. That means if they are doing it in 2 weeks, that means they don't work a full-time job. That is their full-time job at home. That's what they do on a daily basis. And then you got some people are oh, you know, this is what I get. When I go to a car show, you see all these hot rods, trophy winning cars. And you see them at the same car show every time they have a car show, right? And those same people keep winning trophies over and over and over again. Those people who are doing that, they bought their car. They don't know a goddamn thing about that car. You see what I'm saying? And it upset me last year. For 2 years straight, I would go to car shows. I would go to a car show, put my S10 in the car show, but I never filled out paper to win a trophy or plaques or anything like that. I did not do anything like that. I never entered my S10 because to me, my S10 was not fully car show material yet. But I always got flack. There was a lot of people would walk up to me and be like, oh, why do you have this thing sitting in a car show? There's nothing fancy about it. You just lowered it and put some rims and tires on it and gave it a green paint job. Dude, I've done a lot of work to this S10. I can tell you exactly everything I have done to the S10. I got upper and lower brand new control arms, new leaf springs, new leaf shackles, new springs on the front, new shocks all the way around the front. I had a whole new suspension underneath that truck. The body work I did myself. The whole front end was brand fucking new. From the fenders, the hood, to the suspension was all freaking new. I did all that work. I have proof. I got the freaking pictures to prove it, step by step. Every winter I would pull that truck into a garage and strip it completely down and do something new to it. Every year. And I had that truck for 3 years. Every year. And I would take it to a car show. I would never enter to the car show. I would park in the car show. And I would get so much flack. Then I'm like, all right, this is what I did to the truck. I did this, and 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 that, and this, and that, and this. This panel's new. This hood's new. The upper and lower control arms are new. Da 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 da. I can name every single bolt, part, body panel that I put on that truck. I knew where the holes used to be in that truck. I knew what I fixed. I knew what I cut out and welded in and all that shit, right? So after I was done explaining everything I'd done to this truck, then I'll be like, oh, what did you bring? What did you enter into the car show? I'm just parked here. That's all. I'm just parked here. I didn't enter my truck, but what did you bring? So we would walk over to the person's vehicle, and I'm like, hey, 55 Chevy on air ride. Very nice. Wow. Nice rims. 18-inch rims. Nice. Chrome. Sweet. Ooh, the underneath is nice and chrome. Nice. Nice. So what work did you do? I didn't. I bought it this way. Okay, so you bought it this way. Did you do anything to it? No, I wax it and I keep it in the garage every year. I waxed it. Now I do give it an oil change. I changed the spark plugs when I first got it. Changed all the fluids in it. Oh, I flipped out the rear end. I changed out the rear end. But I took it to a mechanic and had them do the work for me. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. That's you. You have the money. You have the money to be able to go out and buy you a badass ride. That's fine. And you might do a little upgrades here and there. I give you respect for that because that's your choice. But I will give Bob over here more respect because he built his vehicle from ground up. He literally tore this vehicle completely down, clear down to bare frame. He knows every new bolt and nut he put into the vehicle. He knows where the new panels are. He knows what he's done to the vehicle from ground up. I give him more respect than giving this dude respect just taking his $50,000 and going out and buying a $50,000 57 Chevy. It's already, someone built it, but pretends that he's done stuff to it because he pretend that he's the one that built it. He's the one that put this. He's the one that acts like he put all of his blood, sweat, and tears, but he don't have no fucking scars to prove it. That's what agitates me. And when stuff like that happens, it just agitates me because I get people going, well, I could have had those rocker panels built and put on, and all what I had to do is just buy them and cut them out and put them on in 3 days. Okay, that's you, buddy. That's you. That's cool. That's you. Because either A, you're retired and you can spend every single hour in a garage, or B, you don't work 12-hour shifts like I do. You know what I mean? Or you don't work at all and this is what you do for a living out of your garage. Or this is your hobby and this, you have time to do it because you are retired, or you have enough money to take a month off and stay in a garage pretty much 24/7. The only time you go in the house is sleep, eat and sleep and shower and come back out and do it again the next day. You know what I mean? So it's okay with me. It's all right if you want to say I can do this in this amount of time. That's fine. That's you. But you got to remember, when you're telling me this stuff, I custom make these rockers myself. I bent them, I custom made them, and put them on myself. I did all that. That's me. That's my work. That's my work. I didn't go out and get on YouTube or eBay and look up rocker panels for a 2002 Kia Sportage 4-wheel drive. Don't get me wrong. I did look them up, but I didn't buy none. That's why I know how much they are. They're for two rocker panels, outer and inner rocker panels, was going to cost me $300. When I have sheet metal sitting right here that's been sitting in my garage ever since I skinned the hood off my old S10 because I got a new hood, and I helped a friend put a new hood on his Malibu, so I took his old hood before I took the scrapyard. I ended up cutting the skin off of it so I can have sheet metal. So I had sheet metal laying around the garage. I've watched a guy, his name's Bad Chad, and he chops cars in half and builds pickup trucks out of them. He builds car haulers. He builds a car that he liked back when he was a kid because he had a Matchbox car of it, and he built one. So that gave me the inspiration of, hey, if he can do it, I know I can. Let me try it. What's going to hurt? And guess what? They came out pretty goddamn nice. It might have took me a minute. It might have took me for a while, but I think they came out pretty damn good. So with that being said, guys, man, just always remember, you're always going to have haters, and you're always going to have people hating on you. You know what I mean? And that's fine. That's fine. I know what kind of work I can do, and I think I do a pretty good damn job of it. At least I can pull this vehicle out of the garage. Once I get the gas tank put in it and get the soft top put on it, at least I can pull this vehicle out of the garage and someone's like, oh, you got new rockers on there? How much did those cost? Nothing. I made them. I personally made them. Look it up, and I bet you they will match. I got the perfect round and everything. Just the way a brand new rocker panel would look. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't cut the whole rocker panel out. I just cut the bad section out and welded the new section in. I thought I did a pretty good damn job of it. So, but always remember, man, you're always going to have people putting you down and trying to push you off the internet, or trying to make you stop doing YouTube and stop making you do stuff on vehicles or whatever you do. You know, it could be raising horses and cattle. I don't know. It could be playing basketball, playing baseball. Someone's always going to tell you you're not good enough. Every time. Every time someone's going to tell you you're not good enough. And that's what everybody says. You got to have tough skin. But with me, you can sit there and tell me I cannot do something. Just like I got people telling me I cannot start a legit business. I got people telling me, oh, well, if you're wanting to buy cars, fix them up and flip them, you need a car hauler. You need at least a 2-car hauler so you can go out and buy 2 cars at a time. No, you don't. To start a business, no, you don't. You don't need to go from big to small. Just go out and buy you a nice car trailer. Something that you can go to someone's house, give them a couple $100 for their junk that's sitting in their backyard. Or if it's not sitting in their backyard, it's sitting in their driveway, but it runs and drives and moves, but it needs a brake line so you can't stop, but they're going to scrap it anyways for $250. So you just take your freaking car trailer you bought for $800, hook it to your vehicle, drive to that person's house, load up that $250 car because you're going to buy it for scrapyard price, and bring it home and turn around, put new brake lines on it, and freaking drive it for about 3 days, and then turn around, put a for sale sign in it, and make $1,500. Bam. You did good. Start small, work your way to the top. You don't need thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Oh, you need a truck, and you need at least a 2 to 3 car hauler, and you need this and that, and you need at least 1,000 by 1,000 square feet pole barn to do all this work in. No, you don't. Look at me. I built this damn garage, and I'm freaking building cars in it. Do I need a bigger garage? Yes, I need a bigger garage. I definitely need a bigger garage. It's starting to get to the point where I'm getting more cars in and out of here, and yes, I'm going to need a bigger garage. So I'm hoping this summer we can go and look at some houses and maybe buy a house with a nice big garage, pool barn, and then we can upgrade. That's it. But for right now, I'm getting by, guys. I'm getting by, and I like it. And I work a full-time job, and I like it. So don't let anybody tell you you cannot do something, and don't let anybody tell you your dreams will never come true, because they will come true if you just work hard at it. So guys, with that being said, I love you all. And like I said, do not let anybody tell you your dreams will never come true. It's you. You are the ones that can make that dream come true. You're the one that's got to work hard to make that dream come true. That person standing next to you telling you, oh yeah, your dreams will never come true. I'm not saying you can't dream, but that dream will never come true. That's far-fetched. No. If you want that dream come true, make it come true. If I can do it, you can do it. With that being said, I love you guys. I'm out, and I will see you guys in the next video.